Good afternoon. Thank you for staying for our meeting after the meeting, and we will be as brief as possible. My name is Lori Richards. I'm the Washington District Education Association President. I'm talking to you today because I'd like to inform you about Proposition 123 and its potential impact on our district. Proposition 123 is a permanent annual increase to our budget. This year alone, our district will receive approximately $5 million in additional funds. As you've seen in your contracts, we are looking at putting as much of those funds, if not all, towards salaries and needs of our staff. We outlined technology needs and a 3.2% raise to our staff at minimum, with the compression also being addressed. This is money that Proposition 123 is bringing into our district if passed in May. Proposition 123 will continue to bring in that money over the course of the next 5 years. On its 5th year, we will increase our funding to our state schools to $75 million, which will bring in additional money at that time. Each year for the next 10 years, Proposition 123 will also guarantee that the legislature will fund the inflation factor. This will not negatively impact our state trust lands, as some people might say. And what we will also see is that if there is anything that may make our trust lands be jeopardized, there are stops that are put in place to make sure that that is protected for the future to come.
Hello, my name is Brandon Boudreau. I'm a K-6 general music and band teacher at Lookout Mountain. This is my first year in the district. Like many of you other new teachers, I moved here knowing Arizona's issues with funding education. One way we can fix that is by getting Prop 123 passed. Our students deserve great teachers who are not coming into work deprofessionalized, undervalued, and struggling to make ends meet. They deserve art and music teachers who have the support they need to create great arts programs.
There are absolutely no policy strings that are attached to Proposition 123. So this is locally controlled dollars that go to our IBN committee, and that group works collaboratively to decide where we're going to spend that money, and they take our interests at heart.
I've been on the IBN team also for 7 years. During those 7 years, we were never able to give teachers raises. I would like to leave a legacy where we do give teachers raises, and there's a way that you can get involved. Vote for Prop 123 or get involved in calling and going door to door, telling people why it's important. Teachers matter. I think that you matter, and I want to leave a legacy that shows that we all can do better.
This year, as a member of that committee, I can say that the IBN committee really wants to do as much as they can do and use as much of those funds to correct what the legislature has not done over the past 7 years.
If you're tired of non-educators making decisions on our behalf based on their own private interests, join us in our collective action to fight for representation, our profession, and our students.
What does this mean to me? This means that finally we are seeing a change in the respect that the education profession is getting from our public. Our public is finally seeing that they need to rally behind us and unite with us. Parent groups, community groups, business groups, and even education groups are all uniting because this is a way to positively impact our public schools. For me, it also means that we're also going to be changing the tide in what our legislature has not done. And this is a place where we have a voice and we need to speak up. If we don't advocate for our students and our profession, who will? So I do have an ask. My ask is that you join with us to participate in the activities that support the passage of Proposition 123. You can participate in things as small as decorating your car, talking to your friends, your family, your community members, church members about the impact that this money will have directly on our schools and our classrooms. But more so, we need help on our walks and we need help on our phone banks that are upcoming. There is a person who is in charge in our liaison. They should be passing out forms at this time that you can give us your personal contact information, such as a phone number or a home email for us to contact you at. We would really love to see 3 to 4 members of every site minimum step up and help us with this endeavor. With just 4 people at each site, that would give us over 100 people to go on a walk, to do a phone bank, to get out there and talk to the public about the direct impact that this funding will have on our profession and on our students. This is not the last step. Proposition 123 is the first step in changing the tide of funding for education in Arizona. And it is important that we unite with all community members, with all staff members, and with everything that we can do to ensure that the proposition is passed in May and that we continue to advocate for our students on a day-to-day basis in everything we do.
Novelist and activist Alice Walker wrote, "The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they have none at all." But we're not powerless. Please join us in reclaiming our sense of agency.
Please, if you have any questions, please contact me directly. I am happy to answer any questions, and my contact information is on the flyer below. Thank you.